Ladies and gentlemen, the next 5 minutes belong to the Midnight Gardeners League. Take it away, guys.
Welcome back to Pardon the Education, ESPN's only history show chronicling the past and the things that have happened in it. I'm your host, Samuel Manwich, and today we're discussing something relevant to approximately 90% of our viewers, and that is being a fuckboy. One of the finest examples of fuckery from our own American history is Benjamin Franklin, someone who's a known emotional manipulator and a dandy who spent most of his time in French bathhouses, pretending that he would marry women if only the British would hurry up and explode his wife. Jowls, ponytails, snuff, syphilis. He had all the marks of the 18th century fuckboy, or Scheisenmenschen, as the Germans of the day referred to them. Joining me today to talk about how we've seen these FBs evolve through the modern age is a host of experts, and we're going to start with one of our favorites here on Pardon the Education, the round mound of historical renown, Sir Charles Barkley. Chuck?
Thank you very much. As Samuel mentioned, some of the first records of fuckboys in popular culture date as far back as the 18th century, and some historians believe they existed much earlier than that. According to the data gathered by Ancestry.com, it is clear that every man on the planet has what we refer to as the supreme gene, which is a genetic link between the modern man and the old world fuckboy. During my early years as a basketball player, I noticed fuckboys' tendencies within myself, and would see it more prominent in the rookies coming into the league year after year. This is not a new phenomenon. The fuckboy has been around, and our fear is that with the advancement of technology also comes the advancement of fuckboy tendencies in which the likes we have never seen.
Wow. Truly terrifying stuff. But what about the fleshy basketball we carry around in our skull, the human brain? We went to spill the MIT with Professor Horace Grant.
Howdy. As a professor with 2 doctorates in both fuckboyology and marine fuckboyology, I can tell you the science behind the fuckboy is fascinating. For example, take the effect salmon pants have on the psyche. The chemicals from the Atlantic salmon used in making the salmon pants actually inhibit the commitment receptors and increase the levels of both dopamine and swagitude, which can lead to things such as ghosting and referring to all women as babe. I also, in my studies, managed to conduct a psych experiment to discover how fuckboys develop over time. In the experiment, we cut wealthy teens off from their trust funds and just observed them for around 30 days. There were no survivors.
Good Lord. Well, chilling stuff, and it makes me very happy that I'm not wearing any pants at all right now. Society has had to adapt to this boy fuckery in many different ways, depending on the customs of the time. For more, we talked to the anthropologist Hawthorne Wingo at the Ann Taylor Loft Apartments.
Thank you. With a PhD in anthropology, that has led me to be a general manager at an anthropology, and that's given me a lot of insight into the world of fuckboy-isms. Many people want a fuckboy to stay, and that's why I patented anthropology's first fuckboy candle. It smells like patchouli, but the smell will last longer than most relationships with these men. And that's what everyone's after, is this long-term commitment. And the best thing I can suggest over many years of study is doing a frequent shopper card at anthropology. It's a 1-year commitment, and it's not long distance if you live near a mall.
Good advice there from a man who appears to know a lot about fuckboyology based on everything that I can see. You know, fuckboys inevitably leave fuck bones, and that's why we stopped in to speak with an archaeologist, specifically Lindsay Whalen, archaeologist extraordinaire.
Thank you so much, Samuel. Yes, I am an archaeologist, and like you know, most archaeologists, we spend a lot of time in glaciers, and I have some very exciting news to share with you, gentlemen. I was digging around in a glacier, and I believe that I have found the world's very first fuckboy. He is a caveman that I have uncovered from the ice, and I took a few videos that I'm going to share with you of my conversations with him, so...
Good Lord.
Take a listen.
Me not looking anything serious. Me give beautiful girl egg. Me take egg back. This called egging.
See, so we think that's the precursor to negging was egging, giving the egg and then taking it back. And then here's another one. Here's another one.
Want to hear a rock band? It's soft rock. It may come back.
Unsolicited invitations to listen to his band. Just
My
it really
word.
all comes together. Really all comes together. And here's one more.
Yes. Og smash the nuts and smoke signal back for 3 weeks. Please give Og space.
Classic. Just classic. I mean, how much more space do you need when you're sending a smoke signal? I don't get it. But
A living representation of the corrupted DNA that we all carry around with us every single day. Well, that's all the time we have to talk about anything educational.